Hi, my name is Patricia Davis from Channel 17 News, and I'm here to talk about one of the most important issues in our society today, called environmental racism. You can find a prime example of this here locally from our Yucca Mountains in the Western Shoshone Nation, including that has Native American tribes such as the Bannock, Goshati, and Tabisha nations. This waste plant manages two types of nuclear waste, fuel rods and waste remaining from reprocessing of fuels. Some of the waste have half-lives up to 24,000 years, according to Alejandro Gomez from the Indiana University. The nuclear waste policy was passed in 1982, allowing the Department of Energy to become formally identify potential sites. By 1987, it has been narrowed its sites onto one location in particular, in the area federally owned 100 miles north of Las Vegas, called the Yucca Mountains. Now reporting to Wilbert Lewis, an earth science activist from Berkeley University, to hear more on the story.
Thank you, Patricia. I would like to say this issue is of much controversy. One of the reasons for this is its isolated location. Many civilians don't live near or around the area to be hurt by the radioactive waste. Another reason for its deep water table that is 600 meters below sea level. Even though Yucca Mountain is in the desert, that doesn't mean water will not rise soon. The Department of Energy assumes the underground region will stay dry for thousands of years. In 2012, President Bush signed a bill allowing the Department of Energy to begin building a site on these mountains. The state of Nevada rejected this proposal, but their veto was overridden by a Congress. Yucca Mountain was chosen based on politics, not science. To maintain and correctly dispose of this high-level nuclear waste is very difficult and require very expensive facilities. Yucca Mountain is meant to solve these problems. Not to mention, the land is sacred to many indigenous people. Not only are the natives who live in the area in danger, but they are also the people living near the railroad tracks that bring the radioactive waste. Around 990,000 shipments of high-level waste designated for Yucca Mountain will be passing by the front yards of more than 50 million Americans along highways and train routes in 43 states. According to Dr. Marvin Resnikoff, a single accident releasing radiation into the environment could cost tens of billions of dollars to clean up and could kill and injure hundreds of people. Thank you. And back to you, Patricia.
Roger that. Thank you, Wilbur. We look forward to seeing more of you. Back to the matter. In 2010, President Obama revoked the federal backing of the Yucca Mountains as a nuclear waste management. In 2013, the U.S. Court of Appeals forced the Nuclear Regulatory Commission to create safety reports on this land. When the report was released, it showed some issues with the land. This caused the issue of Yucca Mountain to be brought back up. Let's hear from Cynthia Isaac with the public opinion side of the story. Cynthia, you are now on air.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Isaac and I'm reporting to you live from the Yucca Mountains. Here we have a woman by the name of Angus Miller who is joining us from her hometown. Over the years, her and her family have had to watch this sacred land be destroyed in front of their own eyes. I'll turn it over to Miller to hear about this and how it has affected her experiences in living here. Hello, Miss Agnes. How long have you lived in the area?
I have lived here since I was born, almost 27 years ago.
Do you feel like you have an emotional connection to this land?
Yes, this land is very important to me. Although I don't live in the area, the poem is near me, and it's my ancestors' land. So it's also important to me that my children and grandchildren can live on the land as well.
How has this affected you and the lives of those living around you in this area?
It has been very painful to see this land be damaged by nuclear waste. Having nuclear waste site close to our homes makes everyone very nervous because of the repercussions it can have. Some of the civilians have cancer because of this waste.
Wow. Have you ever considered moving to another location?
Yes, but I stay because I'm trying to make a change, so I can't really leave.
What are your thoughts on President Obama's decision in 2010 regarding this issue?
He did what he thought was best, and he established a higher security, so this allows civilians like me to be calmer about the situation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Agnes Miller and Cynthia, for those lovely stories. Now, Yucca Mountain has been a controversy for many years. You can clearly see that the Yucca Mountains was supposed to be a safe haven for waste materials, but has now clearly been the opposite of that. My name is Patricia Davis. Peace out.